I did see the original, Funny or Die sketch that it was based off. But I don't know who was the original actor on that sketch. Oh wait, it was fucking Aaron Paul. It was Aaron Paul instead of Daniel Radcliffe. I think all the other characters were different, but it's basically the same thing. Just the slider, yeah, it's barely visible. Little Nightmares accesses data periodically. Please do not switch off the power if you see this. Ah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna fucking switch off the power when I see the icon. Why is it running so slow? Settings. Facing on. Yeah, ultra, advanced, yeah, everything's in Gucci. How's the game audio sounding, by the way? Is it not a bit too loud? Is it just right? Because I'm looking at the mixer and it does seem fine. But I just don't want to make, I just want to make sure. Let's say this. And then I'll start when the nightmares are little, bottom text. Or something, I don't know. I've never played. I don't know anything about these games. Other than it's like a 2D side-scroller in the style of Limbo, big-headed tiny child in a scary world, but more overtly horror. There is the big-headed tiny child, but this time it's a big-headed tiny child where I think it's a wrinkle. Or not, I think that's not a big-headed tiny child, I think that's one of the giant adults. Wow! When I heard, okay, I didn't know the nightmares would be so little. What? Okay, actually there is a third plane. There's a third dimension to this shit. But it's definitely still got the, the old, what's the word I'm looking for? The limbo jump, but it's like more cinematic platformer than a straight up platformer, where it doesn't feel good to move. Turn this on. Now what? I have to do it with the. So that's how I crouch. They don't give you no tutorial, which is good because I don't like, using the big text prompt being like, "Hey, press this button to crouch." Sup, bro? Hi, are you snail arrived? Congratulations on having arrived. How are you doing this fine evening? Have your snails arrived? And if so, I congratulate them. Because you're just in time for the little nightmares. Which, if you really want to get pedantic, it seems like the only little thing in this world is the tiny child. The nightmares themselves seem to be big, the big ones. So I wouldn't know. Now what is with this, porcelain figurine? I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it and put it somewhere. Just for fun. So, maybe it's like the gnome you have in Life or Dead. Where you put it in and you put it in and just... never mind, I had to break it. I had to break it down. You jump even higher and you know what's left there. I have no idea what that is. Hold on, let me turn the atmosphere setting. Let me turn on the atmosphere setting so that, it actually looks, immersive. Even though it's not really that immersive. I still don't know why there's some people that go crazy over this. The fact that that you know that the YouTube studio thing told me say that it was little N and a bunch of asterisks had me scared for a second. What is this N? And a hangman. Why has this man hanged himself? And where do we go now? Wait. You have some more idea. No. Wait, maybe if I pull out the chair. See, kind of intelligent. I was never book smart and money smart, make me more intelligent. So, tell Mr. Rock Festival I got hella fast. Oh, then maybe I need to turn it this way. Maybe I need to walk this way, and talk this way like Aerosmith. You get like Aerosmith? I don't. Personally, I don't care much for him. See, the door is now open. I gotta say, this definitely got the ambiance point. Wait, open up the door. What's inside the fridge? It's absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, there's something. You gotta climb like this. Perform like this, you make it. Idol crew, I didn't disappear. Yay! Welcome, Cheesecake. Welcome. We're playing Little Nightmares now. Also, that is a fucking lich. Right, let me see if I can adjust the valve. I can, it seems, but I don't know how. I wonder how. I wonder why. Yeah, that's our two liches. I don't fuck with them. Welcome, Christy. How are you doing to find it? Oh, a lever we gotta pull. Ah, never mind. We need some height. How do we get it? Well, first of all, we gotta turn on the lights. Maybe we can. We gotta light up the night. Light up the night. There is a sin, this darkness can hide. There are the embers of a fire over now that we deep from within. And this mess we're in, well, you and I. Maybe you and I. To light the night. The heart of the city. The heart of the city. Wait. No, I don't have any idea. Hold on, maybe if I climb this way? Nope. Hold on. How does one solve this problem? Is there anything else we might have to know? Is there anything else that needs to be done in here? There we go. I needed to pull the plank. As I was like, well, if you can't go up, you gotta go down. It's called strategy. Ah! That didn't scare me, Chad. That only startled me. Now the leeches are kind of scary. Because leeches can suck your blood. Well, you just really gotta like... What's the word? I died. I was saying, is the leeches that are kind of scary? Because they can suck your blood. Now, granted, people did use them for medical purposes back in the day, but back in the day, you know, people were a little bit stupid. But well, like you gotta pull leeches and you gotta let the leeches suck the bad blood off of you. But then they also were like, this world is a cinematic platformer like another world, including the hard, horrific deaths. I was thinking more of the lines of you know, Prince of Persia. But another world is lit by knowledge. So like, call me a boomer, but when people say Prince of Persia, I think of the original DOS cinematic platformer, right? And you know, the 2003 action games. Oh, you Prince of Persia is the same genre too. I played it, yeah. Yeah, I tried to play it. I didn't particularly, you know, like it very much because I was like, damn, this looks like shit to play. Because I, you know, my little child brain was used to stuff like, you know, Super Mario. You know, you swing your arms from side to side and everybody, come on, you know, do the Mario. Take one step and then again. Come on, it's time to do it together now. Little nightmares can really do a setting. That's also true. The nightmares to be little. There's no time to do that. We really gotta figure out how to do this shit. We really gotta figure out how to put the new forges on the Jeep. I remember someone telling me they enjoy playing Sands of Time and call it the original game. I was like, you know, it's the fourth Prince of Persia game, right? Oh. So that's how you put the new forges on the Jeep! I gotta get to the body bottom this in the name. Some of my fellows got it on the lip. I'll clip it. I have never died once when playing this game. But maybe I gotta, maybe you know I gotta do like Van Halen and jump. You guys like Van Halen? I do like Van Halen, but I really hate jump. It's very, you know, very arena synth of the times, and I don't really like that. It reminds me of Mr. Roboto by, the little goblin. It reminds me of Mr. Roboto by Styx, and I'm not a particularly what you'd call a strong defender of Mr. Roboto. I don't know who will be a strong defender of Mr. Roboto. How? We're gonna go into this little gnome hole for the gnome. Suddenly I'm seeing not a lot of danger and mostly a lot of... Okay, never mind. Because when I said, oh, you know, this feels more like, you know, atmospheric horror. There doesn't need to be any true danger. They shut my mouth. Bravo, little nightmares team. Well, let's get it, as they say. There's some toilet paper, there's a rat! Seems like there's some faulty wiring that we need to fix. There's also a toilet. Now, how would I fix this so it doesn't kill me? First of all, let me make sure if it kills me. Okay, it kills me. Oh, hold on. I gotta light up this lantern. Maybe. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Nope, I have no ideas. Unless... Nope, I'm out of ideas. We tried nothing without ideas. Right? Wait. Paper is non-conductive, right? Yeah, if I remember correctly, paper is non-conductive. So that wouldn't do anything. So we need some sort of look around by using wait. Oh, that's easy. Why didn't you say so? Why didn't you say so like Doja Cat, you know? Like day to night or morning. 15 me in the moment. I'll let you know about it. Why don't you say so? Day to night or morning. Now we're gonna get past this. And boom. Problem solved. Easy. This is a lead by knowledge. God, I keep getting that one fucking TikTok account of the guy who's like... Oh, there's train. What happens if I got here? Oh. Well, I literally just backtracked for no reason. Why did Dokuro do this? Is he stupid? Anyway, let's do this again. Late night or morning, putting me in the moment. I like you, and I only why don't you say so? Wait. Maybe if I let this thing turn on. There seems to be a lot of physics. I hear the train though, and I don't fuck with it. There's the train. Now. Hey now. Sing this corrosion to me. Hey now. Sing this corrosion to me. Oh, can't shimmy, huh? Oh, can't shimmy. So what will be the plan this time? Well, obviously I pull out the fucking... golden one. Nope. Dude, what is the plan then? I'll probably say these nightmares are really nice and funny, Coco. I don't know. I've seen a lot of worse nightmares, but I've also seen a lot of best nightmares. Like your best nightmare by what was that band called? London After Midnight. Tonight, your best nightmare. You like London After Midnight? I sure do. And they're nice. Ignore the siren, by the way. This is just normal life in hell today. Okay, but seriously, I'm out of ideas. We tried nothing, we're out of ideas. Wait. Does he really control both of them? Come on. I've been listening to the album you recommended to me. I really enjoyed it. Damn! Which one was it? I completely forgot. Oh, you just really got a ball. Okay then. I forgot what's the album that I recommended to you because I listened to so many albums. Oh wait, it was Visual Kill by Sidon, wasn't it? It was Visual Kill. And I was like, yeah, Visual Kill. Sorry, I have too many albums in my library and what the fuck was that? Oh, I guess they hit you with the thing that turns you to stone. We're gonna have to figure out how to get past the chat. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed Visual Kill because it's a really fucking good album. I don't know what the fuck they do in Nashville, but like that's a really good album. Okay, now we'll turn around. Oh, we didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. There we go, baby. This is stealth. Oops. You ain't seen nothing? Nothing happened? How do we get up there? Oh wait, I see it now. I see it, and now it's always in my dreams. Possibilities never ending. See, chat, this is intelligent game design. Even if it's not particularly very scary just yet. There's a lot of, dark oppressive mood, and I wish I could get to know the scene in my city. Sure, there's good music there. There's absolutely good music in every city. You just really gotta know where to look. The problem is that, again, you gotta find out the right clubs and the right places where the right music is being played. I know we have a lot of, metal clubs in my city. There's some real underground shit bands. I've seen some of them listed in the Metal Archives. Okay, that's a big monster. Not for the amount of gay people, I know there is good music. Oh, I think I might have an inkling of where you might be. And I might be going down there next month, actually. Anyway, we managed to avoid drowning. Like, Colonel, we managed to avoid drowning. But I think I might have an inkling of where you are from, and I might be going down there next month, if my guess is correct. And now we get down here. We crawl through this little crawl hole for little baby goblins. Bitch, I'm a monster. Oh no, sorry. What was the fucking... how did the fucking verse by JC Monster go? It was like Sasquatch, Godzilla, King Kong, Loch Ness, Goblin, Ghoul, a summit with no conscience. Tell me, what do these things I have in common? Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. Oh, little child is starving. We need to get some dang food. Now, hey, fresh name of hell, do we get some dang old food? Right next up, we got the worst part, right after the ugliest one. I don't know. I feel like it can't be that bad. That's a charity food. I'm gonna steal from it. Oh, thank you, I need the bread. Eat. This, this happened to my friend once. Not the little child in raincoat trapped in a horrible environment, but more like having to eat food off of the floor. And it was not the worst of time, but it was also not the worst of times. Casual Tuesday for me. But for me, it was Tuesday. I really gotta rewatch the Street Fighter movie. Especially now that they're making a good one and it has a chance to, be neat. As opposed to be entertaining like the old one. Oh, now we're making it to the boxes. Okay then, time for platforming. Now, like, I don't know much about the new Street Fighter movie. I just know they got what's his name. As Akuma. I think he was Roman Reigns. They also got a bunch of other actors in there. I think Jason Momoa is Blanca, but I'm not by hallucinating. Oof. Almost died. Now we climb the chain while we're breaking the chain like I'm a rider killer. I should watch the Street Fighter movie, but I see a lot of stuff on my film analysis class. Oh, you're studying, film? Okay, we got somebody who knows Bob over here. I always admire, people who study the arts and humanities rather than fellow, hard science and engineering students like myself. Not because of anything. I just find it infinitely more fascinating to talk to somebody who doesn't know anything about what I do. Ah! Curse this lack of depth perception. Why am I put so far back though? I'm gonna have to work all this shit. I study robotics, though it's an optional class, but I still enjoy art. Damn, and here I thought I would find somebody who's not a kindred spirit. Curse this depth perception. It drives me to the ring. Then again, so do a lot of things. The other day I bought some rum. Bacardi, so it's nothing special. Personally, my favorite kind of rum is the spiced one. Captain Morgan, Kraken. I want to eat 3 meals each day, though, true. True, that's why I studied, software engineering. It was fun, I'm not gonna lie. But ultimately, I would not say that I don't hate it, but I also don't like it. But I will have to say that I'm definitely glad to have studied when I did, and not nowadays where students are not doing everything via fucking ChatGPT. Today I learned what vibe coding was. Chat, you know what fucking vibe coding is? It's just asking an AI to do shit for you. Just saying, build me this thing. I'm a big whiskey guy. Every time we drink, I buy Jack Daniel's ginger ale cans. I don't fuck with Jack Daniel's ginger ale. I feel like it's a little bit too nutty for me. Not nutty in the sense that it literally has nuts, but nutty in the sense that it's a little bit too crazy for me. I'm a fan of rum. I like, the old rum and coke. There's a premix Bacardi, there's a premixed Bacardi and Coke thing in here, they sell down here, that I really enjoy. But again, my real favorite is the Bacardi with Sprite, because I'm kind of real perfume heavy. I will not say that I enjoy some Bacardi flavors. Like, there's this raspberry Bacardi that there's this raspberry Bacardi that they sell, and apparently a lot of, a lot of people buy for parties and shit, and I'm like, I don't know what with this. Okay, now that we'll push down the power, we'll make it here. And bam, we did it. I guess I have to untie this now. Yeah, the tamarind Bacardi tastes awful. Yeah, I'm not fond of that either. The one I do remember is... Not quite, Bacardi, but like... Okay, last time I was over at where I think... I didn't mean I have to do this shit again, bro. Hell no. Like again, not Bacardi, but like the last time I was over there, I had to do... we tried to buy some alcohol. Now I have to do this in the darkness. We tried to buy some alcohol, and I wanted to do something stupid. And by stupid, I mean... stupid. And it was, what the hell was it? Right, so at the liquor store, this lady recommended we try this, absolutely white woman coated raspberry vodka. I think it was called like Sarovich or something like that. It was, oh wait, now I can go this way. Elite knowledge. It wasn't entirely awful, but again, very heavily white woman. Dead. I personally did not like it, but I had an hypothesis, which was that if you mix raspberry, raspberry Bacardi with again, if you mix raspberry Bacardi with strawberry Dr. Pepper, it will have something interesting. I wanted to test out the experiment, but I was not, I didn't really have a chance to do it. The guys at the party I was at had like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not quite run out, but like they already had finished the strawberry, the raspberry Bacardi, and I was like, we'll just boy around. Forgot to run. I wanted to buy some for the party, but the lady at the liquor store hustled us and said, "Hey, why try this one? I don't like beer a lot. I can tolerate it. Beer's an acquired taste. What the fuck? It hasn't even been a second that I stepped into there, bro. Beer's an acquired taste. Personally, my favorite kind of beer is lagers. I don't like, dark beers. I don't like Bock. I don't like Bocks. I don't like, Pilsners. Nothing like that. I fuck with lagers mostly. Specifically Dos Equis. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ! Why did I think that was a good idea? I do like me Dos Equis. Corona, I'm neutral on. But then this is gonna make all Americans in the audience recoil. I fuck with, with Miller High Light Heavy. I fuck with Miller High Life Heavy, chat. I fucking love Miller. You will not believe your ass if I told you how much I like Miller. Americans would be like, nah, it tastes like peace. And Americans, believe it or not, are also wrong about it. Ooh, mama, I survived them. Hey, little nose. Depression, look how the canary has flown its cage. Wow. That was... okay. Now I assume we must be in some sort of boat. And what with the rocking now? No one will them were hacking and whacking and smacking. You know what I like, it's what I like to do to my meat. You know I like to hacking and whacking and smacking my meat. I really like wine, but it's not a getting drunk drink. Yeah, wine, if you get drunk of wine, you have problems, buddy. Getting drunk of wine is when you're like, you're really off the deep end. You're like, I wanna drink a lot, and I'm gonna get wasted off of this thing that doesn't, that has a very low alcohol content. Let's see what's here. Oh wait, I know now. Oh, those portraits are moving. Right out, and now we climb this. Ping pong, no doubt. Like politician, I might have to ride you out. It was like prohibition, I might have to ride you out. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Hollywood Undead fans. I got the lyrics of one of their songs slightly wrong. I say as if anybody was a fucking Hollywood Undead fan in this day and age. Does anybody even fuck with Hollywood Undead? Oh wait, I get it now. I understand it now. Okay, but now that I get the key, where do we go now? Sally, I don't fuck with it. You smart, you loyal, you true and real. As type, oh my god. Yeah, that was just straight up horrible timing. But you, again, I love ads. Tell me what advertisements you get, because I think some of that can be fun. Anyway, now with this key, I think we can unlock this thing. Oh. But what do we open with this? Miss. We went to the fuck. Oh. Nope, broke my fucking neck and died. You love to see it. Yeah, well, the end ends in like a minute or so. So I guess I'll leave this time to... what does Dr. Scarmaglione must talk about? I honestly got no idea. I wanna talk about Hollywood Undead and how bad they are, but like... I feel like that's beating a bit of a dead horse. Speaking of horses... apparently the next season of, Uma Musume, the Cinderella Grey spin-off, which is all about a recap, came out. Unfortunately, I still haven't watched the first season, so I'm not gonna be watching along, I fear. But good luck to all my recap lovers out there. I saw that they show, God. Oh, there we go. I was like, chat, did I beef it? No. I may just be stupid. Where do we put this? Welcome back from the ads, everybody, by the way. I have an idea. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Before we were rudely interrupted by the ads, cheesecake, I was talking about Hollywood Undead, which is a horrible quote-unquote metal band from the late 2000s, early 2010s. You gotta press that button, but how? I would love to sub, but I don't trust the platform. Oh no, you don't have to sub. You don't have to subscribe. You can just use adblock. But okay, here's a little lesson in trick. Here's a little thing, chat, that I think not a lot of VTubers or streamers will tell you. And it's that, depending on the average viewership, we make no money off of ads. It works on a bit of a bell curve. Like, at the very bottom of the bell curve, which is where, where streamers like I or your average review VTuber sits, we make like no money from ads. Then, when you're like somewhere in the middle, like starting to reach partner status and stuff like that, that's when subs become somewhat profitable, but not the end all be all of livelihood. Now you can make some money, but not enough money to live off of it. So people tend to be, hey, I would like to make some money. Please consider turning off adblock and all that and subscribing. And at the very high end of the thing, which is where, you know, you turn around and look at streamers like, say, I don't know, fucking Northern Lion, Beanie, and the like. You don't really get a lot of... they are so successful that the amount of money they make is negligible. They make more money off of stuff like sponsorships, off of YouTube, off of, what's the other word I'm looking for? Off of other social media, you know. They have diversified their income far enough that they don't really need to worry about Twitch has. And that is where, and what I'm trying to say is, at the very beginning, at the very bottom, and at the very top of the pyramid, and money doesn't really matter. Neither do subscriptions. Now, why did I bring that topic up when I mentioned that? It's because some other VTubers will be like, hey, if you're blocking ads when you're watching my stuff, please don't. I need the money to survive. And unfortunately, Docrus Carmeleon, I am not one of those. I do not mind if you use adblock, and in fact I encourage it. Oh come on, there's meat. I need to eat meat. Give me the meat, I need to eat. It's most likely rat meat, I ain't gonna lie. Like that we're seeing in Demolition Man. Do you guys remember Demolition Man? I got tricked. I got finessed. But as I was saying, you guys remember Demolition Man? There's that one scene where the guy is like at the sewers in the future after waking up from 1,000 years frozen. And he's like, hey, so well, I haven't seen a car since I got there. What's in this? What's in this burger? Oh, it's made of rat meat. And he's like, and then he keeps eating it. Hey, get me out of here! Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape! Ah! Speaking of damn dirty apes, I probably should watch, you know, the original Planet of the Apes. The original one, no, not the Tim Burton one, as much as I fuck with Tim Burton. And oh my god, what do you want me to do? Not fuck with Tim Burton? Just for the little now, fella. Now granted, you might be like Dokro, don't you mean Henry Selick, since he's the one that actually pulled the strings? Well, Riot moved the puppets. Tim Burton was really just the producer in films like, what was his name called? The big one that everybody loves, fucking Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't fuck with Tim Burton, honestly. I get it. He's an acquired taste. Some of his movies can be a little, you know, can be a little samey. He really tends to overuse his actors, and he made that one weird ass comment about how black people ruin the immersion of the magic, and they do that. Which is why, again, I'm more of a purporter of Henry Selick, since he was the one who worked on Wendell and Wild. I think that's what it was called. He's the one that has like fucking Key and Peele as some devils. I really like him, Phil. I think they're really funny as shit. Also Jordan Peele obviously evolved into like a, you know, highly respected horror writer and producer. Uh-oh, chopping up the kids. Ah! Oh, he got me. The fact that they don't show you directly, they just imply it, makes it work somehow. But yeah, as I say, Jordan Peele, I think it was Peele, the one that I'm thinking of. Ah! Yeah, it's definitely Jordan Peele, you know, the Get Out, Us, Snow. Apparently he also worked on like a reboot of the Twilight Zone. I personally didn't watch it, but I saw the premise of some of the episodes and it seemed very interesting. Cause like the first one is about a comedian whose jokes when he roasts a guy, that guy, you know, disappears from existence retroactively. So great director, yeah. Ah. And I remember, and I didn't hear that the final episode of the season is like he does the traditional Rod Serling Twilight Zone intro, and then it's the twist that it goes Scott, and they're like, right, I don't know, guys, we gotta wrap it up here. I don't know how we feel about this one today. A little bit of stealth. Oh, fuck me, how is he so fast? So what's the trick here, Chad? I'm not gonna like brute force it that while I talk about Jordan Peele. Anyway, but before I give up and I stop talking about Jordan Peele, I don't have to mention that I was kind of interested in watching him, even though he didn't direct it, only produced it. Because you know devil movies. We need to hustle. Yeah, it's very obvious that that's a devil movie. You might ask yourself, Dr. Oscar McDonald, how do you know it's a devil movie? Well, it's very easy. It's the fact that him stands for His Imperial Majesty, His Infernal Majesty. Which is a fact that I learned when I listened to Finnish band Him, which also stands for His Infernal Majesty. Anyway, now we found the horrors. This has really gotten tense. What's up? And other than that, I don't know, Denzel Curry made a song for him. Like the movie Him. I wish I went more into film to have a real favorite director. I don't think I'm into films enough to have a real favorite director. Either. I do like some movies. But it's not like I have, I mean, I guess you could Come on, little guy. I mean, I guess you could pretend to be a cinephile and say Paul Thomas Anderson. There's that movie that you put out this year. What was it called? Fucking. There are too many battles or or whatever the fuck it is called. The battles. I don't know. There's that movie he put out this year. Apparently it's really good. Oh, no, I've been out of tune. I've been out of tune while I'm forced to discuss movies, which is unfamiliar territory for me. I'm sorry, Chad, I'm not Northern Lion. I don't know much about movies. I only really like fake cinephile say Wes Anderson. No, I didn't say Wes Anderson. Who the fuck even is Wes Anderson? Son. Isn't Wes Anderson the Resident Evil movies guy? Uh-oh, the shoe monster got me. Anyway, oh wait, I remember no, that's Wes Craven that I'm thinking about. The Nightmare on Elm Street. Who the fuck is Wes Anderson? Alright, chat, okay, let me get to safety and then I'll pause the stream for a few seconds and go Google basic knowledge that Dokuro should already know. Fantastic Mr. Fox guy. Oh, okay. I'm a little. I remember now. Wes Anderson, I look dogs in Asteroid City. Okay, yeah. I recognize him now. But again, as I director really like his movies. Don't let his comment get to you. It's just a little bit of poking fun at the old big monster. Just a little poking fun at the old, I'm gonna name drop a real good. I'm gonna name drop a director to say so that I can tell people that their movies they're my favorite director. That I really fuck with them. Okay, we gotta hide, and then we'll continue discussing cinema. Makes sense. Well, yeah. For music, the rough equivalent will be. I'm trying to think who would be the rough equivalent of saying Paul Thomas Anderson is your favorite director for music. Will be a little bit like saying, what's his name? John Coltrane is your favorite musician. I mean, he's really good. I love, I love Supreme, Giant Steps, all that. But but I would not say that he's my favorite. If you ask me for my favorite jazz musician, it's a tie between Dave Brubeck, Chick Corea, and Herbie Hancock. Especially Herbie Hancock. Headhunters is one of my top albums of all time. It's really fucking good. Chat, if you want an introduction to jazz fusion with funk, check out. Why did I fucking call it? Check out Headhunters by Herbie Hancock. Really, really, really good. Okay, now where the fuck do we move this? But yeah, again, I also do fuck with Chick Corea and what was the other guy I mentioned? Dave Brubeck. No, of Take 5 fame. I just love Miles Davis. Miles Davis is also really good. Oh wait, I get it now. Miles Davis is also really good. I'm personally more of a fan of, it's a bit of a balance between his early modal jazz type shit, kind of blue in a silent way. But I do fuck with Bitches Brew. Especially late in his career when he got like weird and experimental and started basically started up jazz fusion. Really fucking good shit. Where do we on here? Oh wait. Okay, this guy's gone now. Okay, now we can bowl. Cafeteria I worked at only played jazz and I loved it. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good genre to work with because you get to listen to some weird shit, especially if you try and move out of the just listen to Cassiopeia when I'm working. Cassiopeia is really good, but I would say if we move on to Japanese jazz, I will say my favorite Japanese jazz artist is Osamu Kitajima. Check out specifically Masterless Samurai. Masterless Samurai is probably my favorite Japanese jazz album. Because it's like all these, obviously, it's like these, what if I played, jazz music, jazz standards with traditional Japanese instrumentation. So it's a really interesting experiment. Second place is probably also Bensaiten, also by Osamu Kitajima. Third place is the bit of a meme answer, I know, but I really do fuck with it heavy. What was it called? Himiko Kikuchi Flying Beagle. You might be saying, but Dokuro isn't that city pop? You don't know! You don't know! It's jazz fusion / funk, not city pop. It may show up with a lot of city pop recommended. Wait, hold on. There's also an album that I really fucking like, which is that, I don't know if you guys remember when this was heavily recommended to everyone on YouTube. It was this, I don't know, I think it was in the Ichi Case Files movie soundtrack that had fucking Dracula playing the flute or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was called. But that album is also a fucking banger. I love it. It goes hard. Okay, seriously, where do we go? I might be a little lost. Flying Beagle is a YouTube staple. Yeah, it's pretty good. But again, my favorite YouTube staple is, as I've said, the Ichi Case Files soundtrack album that has a Dracula playing the flute on the cover. That and obviously Scenery by Ryo Fukui, which I think I'll recommend it to everybody at some point. That's how I found out about Masterless Samurai, by the way. It's just YouTube recommendations core. Because obviously when you click one, you get recommended a little bit of everything. Throws out a little bit of that. Everything was maybe YouTube checkpoint. That's the Donkey Kong song. That's a new one. I've never heard of it until now. Okay, seriously, what the fuck am I missing? What the fuck am I missing this? I'm pretty sure I should be here. My favorite YouTube video will be 3-hour iceberg is some random Mexican school. Oh wow. Those are also funny. Those are also funny where it's like a fucking iceberg of like literally some topic only like 3 people know about. I miss YouTube icebergs, chat. Well, like icebergs done by like real people who care about the mystical bullshit that happens in some places. Like there's a rap iceberg that showed up on, I don't know if it was X or Mew or honestly, but it had some shit like, it's the one where the fucking Memphis rap sigils originated from. You guys familiar with the relatively recent legend of the Memphis rap sigils? Apparently, allegedly it's a collection of 12 Memphis rap tapes that had like that were used in rituals and have samples of real murders in them because, you know, devil energy or some shit. Personally, as a lover of Memphis rap, I fuck with that shit heavy. It's like the Memphis rap equivalent of the cover for, what was it called? By Mayhem, you know, Dawn of the Black Hearts. Now that's the thing that I want to reference as well, but they eating babies in Memphis. They do some shit in Memphis, man. They did some fucking shit in Memphis back in the day. It was wild. But again, like 90% of that is all kayfabe. Shit's all made up. It was only for the aesthetic. It was for the culture more than for, you know, for the devil. And I respect it. Okay, see, I can. There is no way in hell that I fucking did this. Oh, wait, I know. And I gotta wait for this guy to leave and then I gotta climb here. I don't know how it took me so fucking long to do this, chat. I may be stupid. Ah! I knew it. You know where they also eating babies in this game? Fuck Memphis. This is the real Memphis. Now you know where's the real fucked up place? Chicago. Like people meme about Ohio, where apparently Chicago is where the fucked up shit takes place. And apparently, according to fucking, what was the album called? Chicago is such a nice city. There's no one album that I'm thinking about, like, They Got Bean. I fucking hate the Bean. I fucking hate the Bean. It brings me anger. But no, I was talking about, by Sufjan Stevens, Illinois. Or Illinois. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's the name of the state. There's a lot of fucked up shit. Like the opening song is all about fucking aliens. There's a song about John Wayne Gacy. And a lot of the other songs are about like nice stuff in Chicago, but also there's like some undercurrent of tragedy into Sufjan Stevens' brand of repressed homosexuality and religiousness. Like Casimir Pulaski Day is all about, it's Casimir Pulaski Day, which is a holiday in Illinois because there's that miss really edgy rap. I don't. Personally, I think I would rather, I don't want to bring old Tyler back, I don't want to bring, that energy back to the game. Not saying that there is bad or anything, but like, if Tyler regressed the way Eminem does, I would rather just not. I don't want to deal with that shit. How are you moving, my guy? You're right, for the current landscape will not. I don't think it's a matter of the current landscape. I think Tyler has only gone up since fucking Flower Boy. Even if Tyler went back, to the Goblin era, even the fucking, what's the other one? The Wolf era, and we didn't have fucking, not even Igor, Tell Me If You Get Lost, or Chromacopia, or God forbid, Don't Tap the Glass, I would not live with it. I would not be able to live in that reality. Because I really fuck with Don't Tap the Glass, I really fuck with Chromacopia, I really fuck with Igor, maybe not so much, but I like some songs off of Igor. I like what was the third song called? The one that comes after Earthquake? Now that I don't know, I just think it's really good that we got soulful, introspective, bisexual Tyler. I really fucked with it. Also, what's up with this guy? Why isn't he? Ah! I knew it. Okay, so we're really gonna do something in the old, on the previous area. Now, if you ask me what area I miss, it's... I'm really going to my City's Tyler concert. Yeah, probably should. I wonder if I could go there. There's a thing that I really want to go out at the end of this month, but it's neither here or anywhere. There's gonna be a music festival at the end of the month in the capital. That's gonna be like, what's it called? They're gonna have... Fuck. I don't remember who was, but it was like King Gizzard, Georgie Grip. There were other artists I really fucking like, but I mostly remember King Gizzard and Georgie Grip. Cause fuck, I love King Gizzard and I love Georgie Grip. The New Sun was one of my top albums last year. Number 3, in fact, if you watch the VOD. Now we gotta keep playing with this. I've only gone to the capital of the Arctic Mountains. fuck. I don't particularly fuck with the Arctic monkeys in my defense. I like fluorescent adolescents. That's about it. Voice is very best you ever had. Stop being late. That voice is like the best you ever had. The best you ever had. I think the earlier work is amazing. I'm not like you would call a super fan of the Arctic Monkeys, but again, like I said, I really fuck with that. I really like fluorescent adolescent. Ah! How the fuck did he find me? This area is stumping me, chat. I really don't know what the fuck to do. I'm probably just gonna keep yapping about music until I figure it out. I'm not gonna look at the guide just for a one-off, bro. If this were like a full stream, yeah, then maybe I would have already been like, yeah, let's look at a fucking guide. Voices lag. Best you ever had. But again, I repeat, I don't particularly fuck with the... Let me take a look at the buttons up here. Like the solution seems to be going for the thing. I think people gonna have really negative thoughts about using guides. I'm not opposed to using guides because like feel like there's a certain breaking point where you're like, oh, that's kind of a stupid solution. Oh my god, I'm fucking blind. But at the same time, I can understand the sense of the sense of pride and accomplishment thing. Oh, no, never mind. I had the right idea. Oh. I was like, was that the answer? Was that scripted? But no. I wouldn't have 50% of the achievements I have without guides. See, I feel like using a guide for achievements after you've beaten the game, perfectly valid. God damn it. Maybe there's gonna be a way to like lock him in there. I don't know, shit. Maybe we should investigate these rooms further. And I would say that I don't entirely disagree with your take. That sometimes we're too anti-guy feel. Because I remember even back in my day, my favorite YouTubers, you know, the two best friends play, sometimes just guys, because it was just like, yeah, we're fucking stuck in this part of the video. And they would not be able to fucking finish some series with guys like that. No, I'm trying to acknowledge that. I don't mean my childhood YouTuber. That's just because you got unlucky. Your childhood YouTuber was probably some Minecraft personality that turned out to be a groomer at best, or a criminal, you know, a murderer at worst. My childhood YouTube. Well, actually, it was less childhood YouTubers. Because back when I was a child, we didn't have YouTubers or YouTube. But when I was a child, I watched television. By the time I was like, I already was well into my puberty when YouTube existed, like first came out. And we didn't have YouTubers. We just watched random videos uploaded by random people. And I used to watch anime with subtitles on in 3 parts. That's pretty much it. By the time I got my favorite YouTubers, the two best friends play, I was like fucking already in college. I remember I found out about them. My grandpa cheated on his longtime girlfriend who has a creator with a 70-year-old. Hell no. Yep. Figured. Minecraft YouTubers, when their job is to... I think there's something in the Minecraft YouTuber pipeline where they just end up confusing miners for minors, and you're like, oh, I should have been going out with a miner, not a minor. But I feel like I may be giving it too much credit. Maybe it's just that fucking fame and... Maybe it's just that fame makes you like that. I don't know. It's not like I played Minecraft. I tried it once. It wasn't the best, I would say. I do believe that fame has a lot with it. Perhaps. progress. See, chat, we made progress. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a combination of the fame and the fact that Minecraft really, and the fact that, well, since most of Minecraft's audience is little kids, or at least it used to be back in the day, it's like, well, I'm gonna take advantage of my fans. But it turns out, like, unfortunately, like 90% of the time, those fans are minors, so some people can handle an anime and don't make really bad decisions due to their maturity. Yeah, something like that. Here's the promise I make to you, Chet. If I ever get cancelled, it won't be because of, you know, the usual suspects. If I ever get cancelled, there we go. If I ever get cancelled on the internet, it's because I either committed a Dokuro is over party. don't fucking name it like that, bro. No, but if I ever get cancelled, it's because I got caught doing drugs or something like that. I will never get caught with something so pedestrian as like pedophilia. They will get me for some, for like, yeah, we got Dokuro scamming Leon and fucking snorting like a fucking entire kilogram of cocaine in Miami. That will be what they get me for. We got Dokuro scamming Leon and doing yanking. You guys know what fucking yanking means, right? 400 grams of nerd broke incident. 400 grams, buddy, they're gonna find me with an entire fucking kilogram out there, bro. No, but for real, I at least hope that they get me for two things: drugs or murder. But not anything else. Especially not anything else. At least I guarantee you that, due to me being asexual, it's probably not gonna be any sex pest related crimes. I would probably do with Brownie. Okay, story time. Here's how Dokuro almost but not really did drugs once. So, back when I was in school, in the early 2020s, we and my friends made a plan that we wanted to be, hey, let's buy some weed off of the... Grab your cork and everybody started that. Me and my friends decided, hey, let's go buy some weed off, off of the local school dealer. The usual. And we will be like, hey, wow, first time trying weed. And the plan was that we will do it on Monday, but actually the day after the holiday, because that Monday was a holiday, and we just be like, hey, yeah, now we're back. Let's go buy, let's go, buy some weed, maybe make it into brownie. We were discussing the logistics of the brownies, how they're all about the oil. Ah, they got my ass. Yeah, we were like, yeah, so these G-Boyos, so obviously everybody knows how with brownies work, right? It's not that you actually put the weed in the brownie, you use, you gotta, bake them with the oil. That's what gets you high. So otherwise, otherwise you get fucked up. You're like directly ingesting the weed. The oil is the good part. Fuck. I got lucky. But anyway, we will plan that around March of 2020. Now, if you're familiar with world events, you will recognize this date of March 19, 2020 as when the global COVID pandemic started. And we were like actually locked down and we were not able to return to school physically. We just switched to remote classes and I ended up finishing my fucking, degree like that. And I never got to try with. So Lord bless my heart. I was this close to doing it, but no. No BBB for Locurus Carmelione. Now, is that the end of Dokuru's drug stories? Very probably, no. Probably not. Maybe one day I'd actually, get in contact with a dealer who's actually gonna do some shit. But for now, Dokuru's Carmeliones begins the story ends there. And that's the gist of it, the end. I've never actually tried weed as much as I'm as curious about it as I am. Oh, here's the bank. And maybe I need to turn the TV on. Oh, you thought we'd have a friend trip sitting, like babysitting before getting high? Absolutely, I'm not doing that shit on my own. The next the opportunities that I'm gonna grab for that is when I meet up with my friends. Fuck, man. Where the fuck am I? Personally speaking, I like it when weed gets me creative and I ramble to people about my revelations. Yeah, you talk to me about stuff like that, and I respect that. Thank you, that's mostly it for me. I'm curious about how I'm gonna react to it. I'm curious about like how would Dokuru's Carmelione with be the only will be so. Just out of curiosity, maybe I just have a bad trip and like End up being like, nah, never again. Or maybe I'll do nothing. I have a friend for whom it did nothing. He just smoked and was like, that's it. And then he just ended up quitting. That's saying the real danger of weed is not addiction or anything. The real danger of weed is you turning into an annoying stoner. That's like, no bro, trust me. It's all natural. It's all natural, bro. Believe me. You know, it's like the government is trying to hide the real miracle properties of weed from you, bro. You need to smoke this, bro. It's natural. Believe me, bro. It's nature's medicine. They're hiding the real medicine from you, bro. And like, you don't want to end up like that. Because when you end up like that, you're in the danger zone. The other danger is your wallet low. Yeah, but perhaps the same could be said of all things that make you feel good in life. So I will try smoking. Nothing else is I just had. I'm a fan of alcohol. That's my legal drug. True. Personally, my vice is gambling. I'm a gambler through and through. I'm just so glad that I do not live near a casino, because if I did... Oh, brother! Brother, if I live near a casino or some other, you know... Ah! I can't believe you actually can do that. I mean, it's alcohol, but that's given or alcohol tag. Yeah, besides, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alcohol, drinking is good for you. I used to smoke weed, but I quit because smoke is still smoke. I take care of my vocals, sir. So I switched to edibles. That's also another thing that why I really was like favoring brownies over any other option. Believe it or not, one of the things that I have that really affects my autism is that I can't do some things, like smoking. I don't particularly handle smoke well. You know, Papa Scarmiglione used to smoke. Balatra is the gateway to gambling. For me, it was Balatra and Uma Musume. I played Balatra, I played Uma Musume, and now wow, look at me! I've just become my grandfather, drinking tequila while watching his favorite horse lose at the races, and playing cards. I've literally just turned into Grandpa Scarmiglione. After how hooked I was on Dragon's Quest, Lost Machines, and Balatra's gameplay, I believe you, lol. I don't trust myself at the casino. That's what I'm saying! Oh, speaking of... Tabby, if you want a combination of slot machines... Well, I guess I don't know if you're seeing it because of the ad. But I'll just say it first. If you want a combination of slot machines and Balatro, there's this little game that came out on Steam called Cloverpit. It's like the love child between those two, and it's so fucking addictive. I haven't played it on stream just yet. I'm probably saving it just for a just chatting stream of sorts. Maybe saving it for just chatting slash gambling stream of sorts. Ah, god damn it. There's still a little bit of hats. I'm gonna try and get past all of the game. Wait, I see it. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Fuck. I didn't even have a chance to defend myself with that one, bro. Okay, we're back from the ad providing. Welcome back. If you got so as I was saying, Tabby, you talked about the Dragon Quest slot machines and Balatro. If you want a combination of those, there's a game on Steam that came out recently called Cloverfield, which is Balatro but with slot machines, and it's as fucking addictive as it sounds. It's batshit insane. You end up fucking pulling the lever and stacking so much shit, and then you end up making like $1 billion. I fucking love it. Big fun. I think I have a vague idea what I should do. I wanna get into Uma Musume just because of Agnes Tachyon. Well, you're in luck, because she's one of the easiest horses to get because she's like a 2-star. So you're basically guaranteed to get her. Of course it's because of Tachyon. I love her too. No, god damn it. Okay, I kinda get it now. You just have to avoid it and keep pulling out fucking rods in the card. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? No, I mean literally nothing. I do like Agnes Tachyon. She's not what I would call my favorite horse. Yep, we cut his arms off. I don't know what I mean with that, by what I mean by that, you know? I like Agnes Tachyon too. I love the crazy chicks. Unfortunately, I think we got to a good point before stopping. I will have fun here a little further had I, what's the word? Gotten stuck?